Hey man, just giving you a quick call. I just wanted to let you know that you are so close, dude. You're so much closer than you think. A lot of these big goals that we've had and these big aspirations, they're right around the corner for you, dude. So you just cannot give up. So stoked for you to see this. P.S. We bought a Lambo. So keep going, bro. We'll talk soon. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Bryson. This is the Bryson Everyday Project podcast. This podcast is a little bit different than other ones out there. Here, I only focus on documentation. I don't focus on quality or being professional or being entertaining. If that sounds like something you're interested in, I'd love for you to stick around and give the show a listen. You can also follow me on Instagram at BRQUSE. Thank you so much. Here's the show.
Yo, what's going on? I'm going to say it. I think it's going to be a short one, but every time I say that, it never is. So, whatever. I thought that I had maybe an hour or two ago I had such a great day. And what a blessing it is that I get to wake up tomorrow and do the exact same thing that I did today, tomorrow. I loved that thought. That I get to do exactly what I did today, tomorrow. Today was a really good day. I got a lot done, made a lot of progress, and I just killed it. And I just love how today went. I don't know what else to say. I just made a lot of progress, and I think maybe it has something to do with the fact that I'm very close to finishing everything off, at least to a point where I would feel comfortable selling everything. I think having somebody part of the team has kind of given me, I guess, more push. It's almost like I have to be an example of some sorts, like I have people watching me. Now, I think that it might be silly because someone is now, quote, part of the team, why would that change how I behave or work or anything like that, you know? And I think it's just that I don't want people to be part of what I'm doing and then me not pull my own weight. Because if it's just me, then it's just me. You know, if I slack off or if I don't push as hard as I know I can, then nothing happens. It's on me. Nobody sees. It doesn't affect anybody except myself. And I guess in some sense, if my standards are that low that I don't give a shit if it just affects me, then I don't know. But yeah, I think it's been a net positive to have somebody else part of the team. So pretty cool to be experiencing that. I also feel like, living with Lexi now, it's also kind of the same exact thing that I just said. There's somebody else that's in the house. I need to pull my weight. I need to take care of this, take care of that, make sure that I'm doing what I need to do, to fulfill my part of the deal. And yeah. And I think that overall it's been a net positive for me to be just around other human beings. So who thought? Who knew? But yeah, I'm grateful for what I'm doing. I'm pumped for another day tomorrow. Heaven forbid I don't wake up. But yeah, I'm really excited about everything that I'm doing. We're very close to finishing things off. This episode has a call with Mina attached at the end. I think it's 17 minutes. So again, if you want to skip to it, go to the 17 minutes remaining mark and then you'll start it. And there was no Zoom call with Mina this past Monday. There was, but I missed it because I was at dinner with Lexi's family. So, but I feel like I haven't done a Zoom call. Attached a Zoom call to an episode in a while, but whatever. Today is October 15th, 9:56 p.m. And just to go on record, I think I uploaded 3 shows yesterday on the same day, and then I uploaded 3 shows on Saturday on the same day, something like that. So on Spotify, you might see that they were all uploaded on the same day, but if you look at the description, that will tell you when I recorded them. And again, I'll say it a million times. I don't give a fuck when they're uploaded. I cannot upload one for the next 3,000 episodes. I don't give a shit. As long as they're recorded on the day of, then that's all I care about. So, and that is the rule of the show. As long as I record one, we're good. I don't have to upload it. Matter of fact, the first 100 episodes I uploaded 5 a week, and then I bulk uploaded so many, so I was doing like 13 a day for like 4 days, 5 days just to get caught up. So anyway, but yeah, we are definitely very close to finishing things off. What I did today, if I pull it up, is actually pretty crazy. If you ask me, I was just typing all day long. I've been working on this questions and answers, page. And what it is one giant questions and answers page on how to use everything. So I anticipate this not being used at all because people are silly pants like that. They can read an instruction, they can not know how to do something, have an instruction manual right by them, and then just ignore it. So very cool. And, it's being sarcastic, but I think I just feel a lot better, a great peace of mind knowing that I'm providing this resource, which is how to use the entire system. What it is. I mean, for example, for the master log, if I open this up, there is a questions and answers to master log. How to view active clients, how to view clients in onboarding, how to deactivate a client, how to view all past and expired clients, how to view program details of each client, how to view personal information of each client, how to view change social media and dashboard links, how to view all dates for each client, how to general stats. How to view general stats and metrics of this log. What does each chart graph mean? How does this work? Oh, that was the next one. So yeah, that's just for the master log. And then I've got anniversaries, birthday questions. Fuck birthdays. Missing information, onboarding, testimonials, important dates. And I guess this podcast is now featuring dogs, so that's good. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I think this will be one of those things that it's just ever going. It just keeps on going and going and going. And this questions and answers thing, the really, really shitty thing about this, now that I think about it, is that, or I guess maybe not, but if I sell this to somebody, that becomes theirs and it's on their Notion. I can't update it, and nothing updates when I make an update. So if I create a questions and answer sheet, and then I think of 10 new things that people might be asking, I would have to go into every coach's thing and update it. And I can't just copy paste everything because there's links in the copy paste. And if I copy paste a link in one Notion and paste it into another Notion, it's going to fuck it up. So I can't do that. So that's just shitty is what it is. So I could always keep no, I can't even do that. I don't know. Lots of pros and cons with using Notion. Seems like when you look for them, there's a lot of cons. And I like revisiting that idea I had of making my own software. But again, man, I don't know. People use Notion. Notion integrates with everything. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know what the future holds for this, because I just need to get this off the ground, then we can figure that out. But anyway, that's pretty much the main portion of what I did. I'm going through and reading some of these, and there's absolutely stuff that I missed that I need to go back and add, So I'm just going to put reminders to myself real quick. How to navigate the, god damn, so many typos, open page button on each profile. Yeah, that's just a reminder to myself so that I don't forget to address that. There's just so many things that I would have to explain how to do. And again, it's just one of those things that I feel better about, knowing that they're there and that I can explain how to use everything. And rather than just dropping somebody into the ocean and trying to, expecting them to swim, I am giving them everything that they would need to know how to swim, or to just float on the water. Holy shit, I just got an email from Instagram. I thought it was saying my account was logged into. I almost shit my pants. It's just saying I need to respond to DMs. I just have not given a fuck about social media at all lately. It's been kind of liberating, but I'm also really excited to kind of get back on there. Part of me misses kind of sharing what I'm doing. I really like to write. I like to share my thoughts. I feel like I can articulate my thoughts better when I write. And like that very reason, I think I enjoy writing a lot. And, speaking of which, I think so I feel like I lack confidence in a lot of areas of life. And I think that's just because I don't feel very competent with many things. I feel as though I'm very good at many things, but I can't explain or tell you why or how things are the way they are. I think I just recognize patterns in my mind. I confirm that that's a pattern. It's consistent. It is what it is. And then I just mark it off. So when someone's like, oh, why do you do it this way? It's like, oh, well, I don't know. It's because, and that makes me lack the confidence, I think, in myself. Because, for example, if I say, I go to the gym and I lift bench first, I feel like I can explain that why I do that, but not maybe to the detail that I would feel good about saying, if that makes sense. So like in this example, I would say, because it's a multi-joint exercise, it's a compound lift, you're using more muscles, you recruit more muscle fibers on these lifts, and because you're fresh, you're able to exert more force, which causes more muscle damage, which is probably great overall for muscle hypertrophy. That right there, like I feel good with that. But ask me to go any deeper on it, I have no idea. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you ask me why I do this exercise instead of this, why I do this, maybe this is a bad example because I think I know more about exercise and things like that. But, maybe this is a reflection of like political stance, maybe it's a reflection of, just personal philosophy. Like I want to be able to just so smoothly and so crisply explain why I believe what I believe, and not even, no doubts, not even blinking, just I believe this. And say it with a straight face, say it with conviction. I think that's one thing I am lacking in my life. And I just want to be more articulate, to sum it all up into one phrase. I just want to be more articulate. And going back to what I was saying, I think writing allows me to do that, because when I'm writing, there's no time limit. I can just write, I can pause, I can think, I can reword, I can edit things, and what people read is the final product of what I come up with. Whereas if I'm talking, there is me pausing, there's me thinking, there's the uhs, the ums, the likes. It's just not a polished off version. And I think I envy a lot of politicians, a lot of speakers, a lot of public figures who can just speak and speak and speak so fluidly. I can't remember his name. He's an Asian guy. He teaches people how to be more articulate, how to be better speakers. Vin something. I can't remember. I am hearing a crazy noise right now. What the fuck is that? I'm going to pause. Hold on. All right, we investigated. It is my dishwasher, and it is making some crazy noises. I don't think you guys can pick that up on here, but it sounds like just squeaking out the ass. As my voice does the same. All good. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, just being more articulate. The guy's name is Vin. I can't remember his last name though. But anyway, I just really envy people who can speak like that and not pause all the time. If I could just, I don't know. It's so funny because that was one of the biggest goals I had when I started this show. And I just don't think that I've made much progress in that area. I only do much better when, I guess I do much better with speaking the way that I want to speak when I really think hard about what I'm going to say. And I guess it just requires a lot of effort and energy to I don't know, just to try to speak good and sound articulate and to not say like. And I don't think anything's changed. I know I talked about this a while ago, but I'm just very hyper aware of when people say like and and I do it all the time. I would love to not. So in some ways I feel kind of shitty about the fact that this is one of the goals that I had for this show. And I don't feel like I've made any progress at all. Maybe that I'm just more aware, and that when I do think and do focus on things, it's easier. Or not easier, I'm better at it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I don't know. I don't know. It's all good. But yeah, things are going well, and I'm pumped about it. I'm feeling a little antsy, on the Zoom call today with Mina. He was like, "Hey, what have you been working on?" And told him the truth. I was like, "Hey, we're working on this." And I think everything should be done pretty soon. If I can't get the financial stuff over to you now, it'll be done when everything's all done. So, and then he was like, "Okay, well, what are we going to be working on moving forward?" And I'm not going to lie, I kind of panicked there, because I was like, well, I need you to continue paying me. I'm going to deliver you an exceptional product. This is a good trade. However, I don't want to be like, well, I don't know, man, whatever you need. I don't want to leave that up to chance for me to have lower hours. I cannot afford that right now. And I guess I can't. I just don't want to afford that. Just want to keep on doing what I'm doing, because I'm so close. All it takes is one sale, and I'm so close to finishing this off. And so I guess I've just been feeling antsy because Mina and Trey are my lifeline right now. I'm actually negative monthly right now. I actually haven't even looked at my financials, adjusted anything since, what do you call it? Since Dawson and I parted ways. And I am kind of feeling... Sorry, I'm really just listening to my dishwasher. If you guys can hear that, then you'll know what I'm talking about. It sounds like... That's what it sounds like. I'm dead serious. I almost took my phone down there to record some. But anyway, what was I saying before I got distracted? I don't know what I was saying. I'm really trying to think right now. That's another thing. Why do I forget after 3 seconds what I was saying, what I was talking about? Why is that a thing? Why do I forget? Why do I have no recollection whatsoever? I don't know, dude. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I haven't looked at financials at all, and I think I don't want to right now, because I know it's negative. I'm doing... Part of me, I know, I don't want to look at it because I know it's not the greatest, but other part of me is like, I don't know if it will do me any good. I fully intend to continue doing exactly what I'm doing, because the only thing that's going to change anything is if I make a sale, and the only way that I'm going to make a sale is if I continue doing what I'm doing to finish the product off and then market it out to people. And I just want to say again, and I'm so excited to finish this off so that I am able to go on social media and talk to people and message people and track all the people that I message and get the links and make this into a system, gamify it, and build my own, CRM. I'm very much looking forward to this, and I just got to finish this. I mean, I keep saying, I say that every episode now, but I'm very close. I really am. I'm very close to finishing things off, especially with the help of Karin now. The really cool thing is that Mina and I were talking about what he has been wanting for leads and ads and stuff like that for tracking purposes. And it was cool because we are, based on what Karn has built and kind of the direction that we've gone, I would say that what Mina is looking for, we pretty much have already built. And it's pretty cool to think that what he wants, I don't know. It's like it's almost done. Now, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, it's already done, because then that would mean that there is, less shit for me to do. Or I guess he would think that there's less shit for me to do. I just don't want to present anything that I'm not working or that I'm just getting free money. I don't feel that way, because what I'm doing is, I feel like I'm building one hell of a product for sure. And I'm delivering that to him. I mean, I guess because he's paid me hourly all this time, he's paying the most, but he's getting one hell of a product. There's no way around that. He's getting a boss ass product. And I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling on this too much and talking in circles, but I'm just feeling antsy. I just want to finish this. So anyway, going back to what I was saying earlier, I spent a good portion of the day just writing how to use everything. And this is great. It's a good plethora of knowledge. I don't feel comfortable having AI write anything. I think that, I don't know. I think that if I had AI write anything, it would write things in a way that was too generic and not specific enough to what I have built. And I think I would just feel better, generally speaking, if I wrote it all, because I would know that what I'm saying and what I'm referencing is exactly what I've built, and I can provide examples very specifically. It's my writing. I can add in personal touches. Things like that. I mean, you can do a lot with AI for sure, but when you start getting into the nitty gritty of things, I don't really trust it all that much, to be honest with you. So I don't know. But anyway, I don't know if I have much else to say now. I've been rambling on. It was not the plan to do so. But it is what it is. I started the show off saying it was going to be a short one, and then I said, oh, every time I say that, it never is. Guess what? I was correct. All right, well, I think I'm done. Yeah, it's a show. I don't have much else to say. So, talked in circles and said nothing. So, anyway, here is the show with Mina right now.
Yeah, of course.
All right, man. Let's just jump right into things. What are you working on right now?
Everything that we talked about last week. But, dude, it's actually pretty close to being done, like the whole thing. So,
Financial thing?
No, everything. Like top to bottom. So, like the financial thing.
Oh, they fixed the linking thing?
No, they haven't gotten back to me. I actually checked today. There's no email at all. They said that they would let me know if they have any updates, which is kind of frustrating. But the reason why I bring up the fact that it's everything is almost done is because I know I can transfer that. Like if it's all one big thing, like I just transfer in and it's done. So if you want, we can just... Because if I transfer in all the financial things, then I'm going to have to retransfer in everything else. You know what I mean? So it's back to that baloney again. But I'm going to say within like 2 weeks, by the end of this month for sure, everything, like my whole thing is going to be done. Okay. Well, I guess version 1, but.
Okay. So then are we only waiting on that linking thing from them now? Everything else is...
Yeah, I mean, the financial thing I could give to you right now. I tried to give it to you, but the whole thing happened where I can't. I mean, I can show you live what happens. It does not work, though.
Okay. So then what else is being worked on?
So there's the financial. So I'm polishing off the metrics. So like things that populate automatically through Make. So I'm working on the formulations and stuff on Make. I can show you that. It's on my own account. I can make you a Make account if you want to log in and see that stuff. But all the automations there, all the charts. There's actually going to be a lot of work to be done when I do transfer it, because then that will I'll have to reconnect like all the onboarding, because onboarding is really unique for this team, you know. But I'll have to relink a lot of that stuff. That'll be some work. But the other things are, I guess, just setting up, I guess, more automations for financial, not financial. What do you call it? Employee hours, the money that you pay them into a expense sheet automatically, which then you can, I guess, track all of the business health. Because that was the goal from the start, but then that became way too big. So I was like, I'll just chunk it off. Do you remember that conversation?
Yeah.
So there's that. And then actually Johnny and Andrew and Brian sent me a lot of ideas. So I can kind of show you what they sent me, but been kind of piecing on that as well. So.
Okay. So it's like more of like tidying up stuff right now, right?
Yeah, like 50-50.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm asking just because, like, I genuinely just want to know what's being done, and I definitely want the financial log to be the top priority, but if we can't deliver on that for the next 2 weeks, I want to see what we're going to do for the next 2 weeks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, everything, I would say that everything is going to be done, so I can give you that as soon as I can. I mean, it's actually pretty sick, dude. I'm very impressed myself, so.
Good. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited because I need to know the numbers. And then one thing I wanted to show you today.
Also, dude, I've been kind of absent with the group chat. I've had my girlfriend's family in town, and then I'm actually sat with her dad to ask him permission to marry her, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah. But there's that been happening, and I think just settling into the new place. So, like, I haven't really been active or present with the group chat, so.
Fine. I mean, that's okay for sure. Like, whenever we need you, we obviously like call you out and stuff, which is cool.
Yeah.
Dude, that's big. Congratulations.
Thanks, dude. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
That's your first time telling me that you were planning on proposing.
Well, I don't know when necessarily, like a date wise. I know it'll be before spring of next year. I know that for sure, but.
Should be corny and propose on Christmas, you know?
Yeah, like everybody else.
Like everybody else.
Yeah. No, we've kind of been open about that, her and I. I'm just like, I don't know when. I'm not going to tell you when, but I know it'll be before, this time frame, so.
You gotta mess with her a couple times, like make sure she gets dressed up and does her nails, and then just don't do it.
Yeah, well, I feel like I have to, because if I, out of the middle of nowhere, I'm like, hey, by the way, make sure your nails are done. Also, make sure you're dressed nice. Also,
Yeah,
giveaway.
Right away. They know.
So I need to do that like 2 or 3 times.
Women have like a sixth sense for this shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking crazy.
I would also hate to make her think that I'm about to, and then it's just like, oh no, we're just going to a nice dinner, She's like texting her friends,
Okay, hold on. Let me show you. This is the ad tracker we talked about last week.
Oh yeah, the fuck.
This is what they sent me, and there's also a Loom video of how to use it. Here, I can send you both. But yeah, this is like really cool. I kind of just want this all together, like ads or no ads.
Wait, what?
Like, I would like just number of calls booked, number of calls showed on Notion itself.
Mm-hmm. Dude, my VA is actually building that right now.
Yeah, so that would be great. Obviously, we have our close rate, stuff like that. I don't know what sent proposal. You might want to watch the video. I didn't watch the video. And like kind of like seeing what we're doing, and then like just being able to identify if a call was from an ad or not, and then that way we can know what our ad spend was. Blah blah blah.
Did you ever figure out how you wanted to denote if a call was from an ad or not, or any kind of lead?
I mean, we tag it ourselves right now in WhatsApp. So
in WhatsApp,
I feel like. Yeah, with our VAs.
Oh, okay.
Someone comes from an ad, we tag it as an ad. So that can be something we can worry about later on, whether it's a VA that does it or like Victoria, like we said before, just when she's building in the client, just says ad or not,
Uh-huh.
She should know that. But yeah, this is kind of like what I would assume can be the next project.
Yeah, dude, we can actually start on this ASAP.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, this is actually pretty nice. Whoever made this, props to them. This is nice.
Yeah, I think there's something about raw data or something. I don't know. They're gonna go through it, so I'd like you to just see the video and go from there. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. We'll do. Do you mind if I send this to my VA as well so that he can look at it and also help build it? Do you give a shit?
I don't give a fuck, yeah.
Well, I just want to be sure because this is stuff that you're giving me and I don't. You're giving to me, not to us,
You're good. I just sent them both in the chat.
Okay. Let me save these real quick.
Yep. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to discuss. Also, I actually have a friend that's in the MDM that needs help. I was on a call with him that's why I was late. The call was going over with him.
Oh, okay.
I had another call with Brian before that. So, anyways, his name is Scott. He has a pretty big Instagram following. But the thing that he needs help with actually isn't fitness coaching stuff. So I just wanted to see if you want it to work for him or not. Mm-hmm. And talk to you and connect you guys, if anything.
Yeah.
He actually starting his own business mentorship. And he already talked. He's actually really cool. Like, he's a really genuine guy. Like, he was like, when I first joined the MDM, I straight up told Brian, I'm like, I just want you to know that if I join, I have plans to start my own business mentorship for like Asian creators because he's Asian. And Brian was like totally cool with it. He's like, okay, cool. He's in VIP with Brian now too. So
wow,
he
very cool.
More for that stuff, like probably more along the lines of like PT Dom, but I also feel like the master log and stuff that you have like can kind of be assimilated towards what he wants. So if you're interested, let me know. And that way I can connect you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to have the network connection regardless, so yeah.
Okay. I'll put you guys in a group chat right after this. Also, he did ask me like how I was billing you. I had to tell him, I was like, he works hourly, and I think his rate is like 35 an hour, based off of like what I'm paying. But I also told him like that was a long time ago, so I don't know what he charges now. So
yeah, very cool. I mean, I don't want to work hourly anymore, but
yeah, I know. Just to tell you ahead of time, just so you know what he knows,
Okay.
That's it. How'd it go with Ben, by the way? Did you guys ever do anything? Or
No, I never scheduled a call. Honestly, dude, I'm on a thin line right now because the revenue or the income that I get from you and Trey is, I'm actually negative now because Dawson was putting me over the top, but I'm negative, but not by a lot. And I really just I'm gunning so hard to finish this because like one sale, dude, and I'm all right for the month, So I'm really just gunning to.
That could be your sale, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope that that's the case because like I'm so close to being done. So ideally we get this done and then I sell it to. I mean, if it's $5,000 up front, then like for my bills and shit, I'm good for a month and then some. So
yeah.
I'm not trying to think like bare minimum, but like all I need is a sale a month to survive.
Yeah, I mean, with Scott, you would just ask him, like, okay, like, hey, like, what exactly do you need? What's your vision? And then this is how I would do it. Take it with a grain of salt, but get a call, kind of explain, like, okay, like what exactly are you looking for? Like I can show you kind of you can be like, I can show you kind of what I've built for Mina if you want to see it, see what you like, what you don't like, and then we can just put together a package deal at the end. And then from there, kind of show him. And like, if he wants everything, then yeah, $5,000 seems to be appropriate, right? But at least to get shit moving for you, I would just like this is what Lila did to me, and I liked it a lot. She was like, okay, cool. Like, I know you want this. I know you want this, this, and this. Let me put together a proposal for you, and I'll get back to you. That's it. And then you put together a proposal and itemize it that way a little bit, so you have more time to think rather than make a spur of the moment decision on your sales call.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying genuinely make a proposal of what, based on the phone call, what he would want or need, and then price him for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it helped with Lila too, because like now she's working on another project for me, so she billed me again for something else.
Mm-hmm. Is that a turnoff when you get billed more than once, kind of like that?
No, I liked what she did. She did 50% the same day and then 50% upon completion. So.
Oh, okay. So I would tell, what's the name again? Scott?
So I tell Scott, hey, it's, for example, it's 2,000 right now, and then another 2,000 when everything's done. For example, if that's whatever.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, dude, link us up, and then we'll see what happens.
I mean, just he's super relaxed. Like, you don't even have to treat it like a sales call. He's a nice guy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
I met him at the event. He's a cool dude. And it's just like the way I think about it is like it's kind of different than what your approach was going to be with fitness coaching. So that's why I'm like, you might as well like make it more like just genuine custom. Like, what do you want? You know?
Yeah. I mean, I do have a lot now. Like I've laid everything out and tried to organize everything. And at first I was like, I don't have shit, you know? And then I looked at everything and I thought, wow, I've actually built quite a bit here. So
yeah, he wanted like he wanted more of like a central hub for his thing. He's like, since he just launched his business mentorship, so he's like, I want to get a central hub before things kind of break in.
Yeah,
so I imagine he definitely wants like a master log, you know, like something like that. Like, I don't know what else he would want. So
yeah,
cool. I mean, like a master log, if he just wants a master log, it's like an easy $1,000, like, you know, like just like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right.
Interesting.
I'll connect you guys.
Okay, yeah. Fantastic, dude. Thank you.
You got it, bro. Anything else?
I don't think so. But just to be clear, though, I'll actually start on this thing that you sent me, the ads and stuff, the leads and all that stuff, because we've started working on that a little bit. But I think this template will be a game changer because we can kind of model it to that.
I want it to be like what would be super awesome is like it's not only for ads. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, of course.
Total calls booked, total calls on the show, whatever. So it'll help with show rate and close rate and whatever. It'll show you that as well. Mm. But also like, okay, this is the ad spend. These are the number of like total calls booked 20, calls from ads 15, for example.
Well, we can just make it all for one thing, duplicate it, and then that's ads, and then duplicate it again, and that's total. You know. Yeah,
but it'd be nice to just have it in one rather than the tabs, you know? Because then in that sense, what I'm thinking is like, okay, but why am I going to have 3 different places to see show rate? You know? Like show rate is just the total number of calls. Show rate doesn't care if it's from an ad or not. Just did they, you know?
Yeah, well, just for data tracking, you would have that. But you'd also have isolated views, which is kind of like what the whole thing's about.
Okay.
It's like total everything, and then also total ads, total on Monday, total, you know, all the shit.
Cool. All right.
Okay. Cool, dude. Just trying to think. There's so much going on. I'm like in overdrive mode trying to get this done, dude.
I know, man.
Like the finish line is so close.
I'm excited for you, 100%.
I'm excited to give this to you. I'm excited to give it to Trey and to Dawson. I told Dawson I would give it to him just as long as he gives me some banging feedback and a testimonial. So
good.
And get 3 right out the gate. You know, that'd be great.
Good. It's gonna grow, bro. It's definitely gonna grow.
Cool, man.
All right. Okay. I'll keep you posted with the ad thing, and let me know if they ever come back with the financial law connections. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna email them again just to see what they say. But yeah, I'll let you know.
Cool. All right, bro. Appreciate you.
Cool. See you, dude.